So good evening. Thank you very much for inviting kind introductions. My name is Pat Takahashi from Nagoya, Japan. So I'll be spending about 20 or 25 minutes go over about global trend in the Japan or global landscape. So before starting my sessions, as video explained, I'm from Nagoya, Japan. So Nagoya is between Tokyo and Osaka, and then very close to Toyota head office. So I was born and raised in that area. So naturally, I am a long-term Toyota car driver. So entire my career, I have only drive Toyota. And also, you can easily guess, Toyota is one of my biggest clients. So with that, maybe we could move forward. So I want to touch upon global trend, three things: global trend and China market, China OEM, and then Trump administration tariff issues. So first of all, we're talking about global trend. I want to just highlight 5 things, 5 hot topics in the current auto sectors. The first thing is SDV. So anybody here SDV? There's some SDV? No? So SDV is standard software-defined vehicle. This is kind of a buzzword because software-defined vehicle means there's so many definitions. Some people believe this is a truly new developing method for new cars, but some people saying, hey, we have already software in the car, so it is already software-defined vehicle. But what it important for us is this makes significant changes to automotive industries because of business model needed to be changed. It used to be car is mechanical control, but now software portion is significantly increased. So traditional OEM has to change their business model to just selling car to software upgrade or software-driven businesses. So they have to change their business, and also they have to change hiring more engineer, software, native guys or people to compete those landscapes. So that is the number one trend. So please remember SDV as a buzzword. The second one is affordability of the cars. It's very challenging, meaning, average car price is going up significantly. I was surprised. A couple of months ago, I visited the dealers and then tried to renew my car, but current car is about 50% increase than 3 or 4 years ago. Obviously, there is a new features. Powertrain is changing, hybrid or plug-in hybrid, but still, average car price is significantly increased. So very, very challenging situations for consumer to buying a new car. That's the second topic. Third one is combine or partnership within sectors, within the OEM and also car parts manufacturing companies. Because of many big trends, they make significant investment, such as battery EV, hybrid, autonomous driving, such and such. So they have to make a significant investment. So only, if you are not profitable, you cannot survive. So what they have to do is they have to partner with other OEMs. So you may hear Nissan try to merge with Honda. Both of companies are pretty big company, Japanese OEM, but although a deal didn't go well, but still those big partner or integration of OEM or OEM with parts manufacturing company are expecting happening for the coming months. And fourth is China. The China market is pretty much different from other markets. Although they are biggest car market, and also they have significant newcomers such as BYD or GD or other Chinese OEM. Their car is getting better and very, very attractive. So I will touch upon separately the China business. And then the fifth is Trump administrations. So we hear every day different news. 25% or 50%, but this I will address a little bit about what kind of impact by Trump administrations. So with this 5 context, let's move to global things. So this is kind of summary from our annual consumer survey. So if you are interested in, please visit the Deloitte homepage. There are global summary as well as country summaries. So India, we have separate reports. So please visit our Deloitte homepage if you are interested in the full version of this text. So there's many contents of this survey, such as battery EV adoption speed, connectivity, what about ownership to Mars, and also some of new features. But I want to just highlighting about battery EV adoption speed. So this is a little bit busy slide, but many of you already heard or know battery EV was so popular a couple of years ago. Everybody believed battery EV was only our future. Yep. But now a trend is coming back. So battery EV adoption speed is slowing down, and looking at this light green is traditional gasoline or diesel engine. So in the US, more than 50% of people want to buy next car as still gasoline or diesel. And except China, not many people buying full battery EV cars. So this trend has been showing some slowing down of battery EV and shifting more realistic approach, which means hybrid, plug-in hybrid, or go to gasoline engine. And I want to just show this, why we are backing up to traditional gasoline or diesel engine. There's some concern about the battery EV. The first line is driving range. So many people believe, where is the gasoline, EV charging station, and how we could, continuously drive without, if we do not have enough electricity. And the other one is time required charger. some people believe it takes about at least 30 minutes to 1 hour to get a full charge. So it is not convenient to have chargers if you are driving. And some of people still concerned about battery technologies. You may hear some battery EV car get fired during the driving. So there's many concerns about where they are not going to battery EVs. Okay, so let's move back to the our global consumer survey. So as I mentioned about battery EVs kind of remain the kind of backup, and then the other trend is many market about branding. So branding on the cars is kind of changing right now. So many people are kind of keen to explore different model, different car brand. So for the OEM, it is kind of nightmare because there's no loyalty, stay with one brand. So what they have to do is different way to stay customer within their organizations. And third point will be autonomous driving technologies coming back. Probably, 3 or 5 years ago, there's a huge push by autonomous driving technology, but due to some accident, government negotiations, that is not moving as fast as they would like to. But now, autonomous driving is coming back, and within a couple years, this will be happening in the restricted areas on the global basis. And fourth thing is MaaS, which is ownership versus used cars. So more younger people are keen to use the car instead of owning cars. So those kind of trend with different countries and different regions, different age analysis available at the Deloitte homepage. Please visit if you are interested in. Okay. Maybe next one is Trump administrations. Again, maybe nobody knows what's happening tomorrow or for a long term, but this is a current scenario. For example, if you're talking about $100 from Japan to US, currently only 2.5% tariff, but they are now imposing 25 or 30% on the tariff. So that means about 127.5 is the amount to get the US. So similar to Mexico, Canada, depend on their origin rule, if they are comply or not comply, still subject to 25 additional tariff, so significant impact on that. Not only automotive cars, but also parts manufacturing. Parts imported also subject to 25 or 30%, whatever the additional charge. So it's a significant increase on the price pressures. And there's some discussions to mitigate some of the negative impact in the US. So only 2 years mitigating some risk, the increase of price. So this is only available for US car manufacturing sellers who get some relief on the imported parts, which subject to additional 25% of tariff, but only 2 years for some support from the government. So, what is expected impact? So this is for Japanese OEM. For some of OEM estimated impact. This is rough calculations based on whatever they have informations. So I think it's very interesting to see is for Toyota that this tariff impact about 23% of their operational income. So they're still making money, but the impact is negative 23%. So Honda expect about 38%. So Nissan is 600%, meaning if this tariff happening, they will have a negative profit. Subaru 86%, Mazda 64%, Mitsubishi 30%. So this percentage depend on the U.S. market, how they are producing cars in U.S. or Japan. So significant impact in the percentage-wise is Nissan or Subaru, and also Mitsubishi, the Mazda. About the absolute amount side, Toyota is expecting very large number of tariff negative impact. So how Toyota or many companies react about this tariff? So because supply chain for automotive industry is not easily restructured, so they will take the years to build up supply chains. So Toyota, a couple of months ago, CEO of Toyota, Mr. Sato, clearly mentioned they will not make any changes about the supply chain at this moment. Obviously, for the long run, they will make some adjustment, but at this moment, they do not have any intention to changing supply chains production patterns. Even they will bear the cost. They will not intend to increase the price in the U.S., but still making a profit. So maybe one secret reason is weak Japanese yen. So currently, Japanese yen to dollars is about 147. They used to be 120. At the worst scenario was 79. Yen is $1. So if you're talking about 120 as a base, you already have like a 20% profit. Actually, talking about weak yen. If you're buying manufacturing car in Japan, exporting US, weak Japanese yen help your profitabilities. So they are enjoying large profitability based on weak Japanese yen, which gives them some room to bear the cost for the additional tariff. But anyway, this very interesting discussion. So nobody knows what's happening, but we have to be very careful about what's going on, what's the long term, what's the short term reactions for the OEM and the suppliers. Okay, finally, China. China is big market. Their annual sales unit is 22.9 million last year. Clearly number one market. So first 5 months, 2025, it's already 8.8 million units. Increased by 9.1%. This is helping by government subsidy of buying new cars. And look at ICE versus new energy vehicle. Traditional gasoline engine unit decreased 7.5% versus battery EV plug-in hybrid increased 34%. So by the way, how they can push to battery EV? When I visit Beijing, they're talking about somebody you know. There's a number plate, government restrictions. You have to buy car, and then you have to buy also number plate. So number plate is also very costly. It's about 10,000, sometimes 10,000 US dollars. But for a new energy vehicle, it is easy to get a number plate versus if you are buying a traditional gasoline and diesel engine, it is very difficult to get a number plate. So this is how government push people buying new energy vehicle besides subsidy of battery EV. So who's winning the market? Obviously, China brand market. China brand OEM is winning about 24% increase for BYD, GD, others. And who's losing market? All the others losing market. German brand, Japanese brand, US, and others losing shares the past few years. Within the new energy vehicle, who's winning? Who's a big service OEM is BYD, traditional domestic, a new startup. So there's a pretty good new startup for the Chinese brand, and Tesla and some of foreign makers. So by the way, are they making a profit? You may hear in China, last couple of years, battle of the price. Started by Tesla, they reduced their selling price. And many car manufacturers followed the Tesla's price reduced. So profitability is very, very difficult, challenging situations in China market. This is a trend. Green one is average profitability of automotive. So now is 4.1%, which is about 0.8% below than average. So very, very tough situation. Many competitions and very